Well, hello there. I've got a few announcements for you guys and thought you might be interested in some upcoming things. And I'm going to show you a great game. So, later on today, in a couple of hours, I'm going to be a guest on the Ginger GM himself, the man with the best beard on Chessable, GM Simon Williams' show. And you can find a link underneath here to his Twitch channel, which we're going to be live in a bit, to talk about the Magnus Carlsen Invitational. And Chessable's done it again. They've got courses on sale, so definitely take a look. If you type in Tillis, you can find all of my courses are currently on sale right now. And I wanted to share a little something. Every now and then, I'll get a review that just really gets my attention, and I think this perfectly encapsulates what I do with my courses. Through a combination of buying the video, increasing my repetitions, and some friendly advice and support off Brian himself, he responds very swiftly to questions and feedback about this course, I have finally managed to get my difficult moves down to 0. I wake up this morning, do my usual repetitions, and my difficult moves remain at 0. I'm content. But wait, what's this? Is it my birthday? No! It kind of feels like it. Brian has just added 100 new variations to this course. Yes, 100. 100 new trainable variations. I repeat myself in disbelief. This was already by far my favorite course on Chessable and is regularly updated with tweaks and new variations here and there. But this is next level. What a treat to buy something that keeps getting better at no extra cost. It spurred me to get out of bed and write this review, basically to say a big thank you to Brian and the Chessable team. No, thank you. Thank you for the support, and I'm going to continue to grind and make the courses better and better. In fact, yesterday, in the Opening Oddities course, I tweaked, improved, and added new variations in nearly 50 new lines in preparation for the video recording I'm going to be doing for Opening Oddities. I just felt that all of my courses needed video, so that's what we're going to be doing. So be on the lookout for that in the future, as well as any time now we're going to be seeing the expansion that I have on Master the French with that video. It's going to be coming out. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to it. I don't have much control over when video is edited and placed on my courses, so apologize for the delay, but it is coming. And then to continue, one of the comments on the review, it's not often that you will literally laugh out loud when reading something, but the comment was, I absolutely agree with the review. The amount of work that goes into improvements is astonishing. When I purchased this course, it covered about 600 to 700 lines. Now we're at 1,135 lines with 2 whole new chapters, complete with hours of video material and many other additions. On top of all that, Brian reacts faster to questions and requests than my wife. I can appreciate that. Thank you. So, along with this little announcement, me talking about reviews, if you check out the Palm Beach Chess YouTube, we currently now have a Grandmaster on staff, and Grandmaster B, he is knocking out the entire Philidor for free. So go ahead and take a look at that, of new videos coming out every day. And it's always nice to have one of the best players in the world show you the ins and outs of an opening that they play. So without further ado, let's take a look at a quick game. And, this is from the Magnus Carlsen Invitational, because we're about to do some commentary, Simon and I, on the Magnus Carlsen Invitational, and everybody seems to be talking about this game with the Pawn Cloud between Magnus and Nakamura. And, I mean, it was one of the most wholesome moments I've seen this year, with both the men laughing on the stream while playing the game. But that's not the game I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about a game. That game has overshadowed what I consider the best game of 2021. It may be the best game all year between Wesley So and So-Aronian. And this was in the preliminaries of the Magnus Carlsen Invitational, and this game is ridiculous. It made me sick seeing it, knowing how good fellow Chessable author Wesley So is, and definitely take a look at his courses, because you see the level of preparation seen in this game in his courses, without a doubt. So let's get into this classical Nimzo Indian. And this is not the most popular line in the world, but It seems to be one of Wesley's top choices when taking a look at the database. And h6 is good. And then when I was preparing for this game, I was looking at it, and seems Aronian's move d takes c4 is definitely in a fighting mood and spirit, which is why we were able to get this game. But the boss, Magnus Carlsen himself, in Paris 2017, decided to go c5, which is the main move theoretically, and then takes. And even though you've got the isolated pawn, you've got some decent play, and this is judged equal by the machine. So for those playing the So-Aronian and not liking what they see the rest of the game, keep in mind there are more solid options, as the boss shows. So after bishop h4, d takes c4, and after e4, g5, and b5. When you're pushing all of the wing pawns, you're playing to win with black, and absolute respect to Aronian. After e5, knight h5, and this was the moment that I knew, or felt like, I should say, So is still in prep, because there's only one game in the database here played in New Delhi in 2018, and bishop e2 was played. But So improves on that with a novelty, with queen e4, just keeping an eye on the rook in the corner there and staying flexible. I mean, the lady is on the dance floor. She's dancing right now. She's having fun in the center. So after queen e4, we need to react to our rook being attacked, queen d5. And now we're not in the trading business today. Let's attack. Queen g4. And now bishop e2. I just want to castle and start chipping away. And this move that Aronian plays, though tempting, is the starting point of all of the nastiness that is yet to come. Prepare yourself. Much more engine-y the way to play would be knight c6. And after queen h3 with the same kind of idea we'll see in the game, knight f5 to cover the pawn. And after castles, we liquidate, and we've got dynamic equality here. So this position was definitely playable for black, but it wouldn't have been interesting without this move, f5. And it seems like black's getting something going here, and that white has goofed. But this is not a goof, my friends. After queen h3, g4, the nastiness has arrived. Queen takes, and we're about to see full-on coordination. And many are going, well, just take the rook. Don't take the rook. Takes. Black's got too much counterplay. f4, and black's already much better here. So let's simply get out of the center, get safe, and after c6, all of white's pieces are coming to bear in the position, and this is one of those great games to show if you hesitate on your development, bad things can happen to you. So after rook 81, queen b6, and now you're going to see these same themes throughout the rest of the game. Essentially, we would like to get our bishop attacking the g7 knight to make things happen. This is what we're looking for. And to start things off, Wesley hits us with an absolutely shocking move, knight e4. And in analysis, I found that bishop h4, you want the f6 square, so you need to sack. Bishop f6, and then knight e4 with the same type of theme. Same kind of flashy, different day. But Wesley hits us with knight e4 immediately. And after takes, let's block that. Take. And like I said, the theme is going to be activation of our pieces, especially that g3 bishop. So e6, and the pawn is poisoned. If you take, got bishop e5, and you're hard-pressed to survive this. Now, after e6, bishop f8 was played to try to cover the knight. We keep with the attacking theme. And after c5, takes, e7, you can take my queen. You can take my queen either way, because black is in complete paralysis. Look at his queen side. Queen side hasn't been touched. Ugh, it's killer. After e7, we've got bishop d7 covering the e8 square, and now we're just trying to force it home. We just want the lady, or we want the pawn to push forward, and it's a girl. That's what's going to be happening the rest of the game. Queen h5 covering the queen square. Queen e6. We want to push it through. We want to push it through. Knight a6, finally getting some development from the queenside pieces for black, but too little, too late. Rook e6, and just everything is just hanging in the air. It's looming. Queen d7, well, you don't want to take here because we lose our queen. So rook takes a8, and after knight c7, rook d8 back to the square, and either capture ends in disaster for black. Queen takes, rook takes, well, we come back, and it's a girl. And after rook d8, knight takes, we have the same thing. Black actually resigns here because after takes, check, and queen, it's a girl again, and that's going to be all she wrote. So we quickly went through, in my opinion, one of the greatest games played in 2021, and quite possibly it will be game of the year. It should definitely be on the list. So hopefully you'll join in to Ginger GM Simon Williams' Twitch show later on today. And if you can't catch it live, go ahead and check out the channel and catch the recap. Hope to see you there.